Yo, what's going on, guys? What a freaking crazy day. So this morning was nothing but the markets setting up. If you go to the 5 minute, so the whole drop this morning was nothing but the market setting up liquidity. You can see this nice little downtrend we had was nothing but the markets and the algo setting up liquidity to push this back to a new weekly high here on Wednesday. So going back to the daily charts here on NQ, the one thing that stands out the most to me, yesterday we rejected this order block right here, but today we're showing strength to almost get over it here. We haven't got over it yet, so have to still remember that there. But the most important thing I'm seeing is we now have a daily inverse fair value gap here. Obviously, we closed over it yesterday, but we barely did, and ES was still fighting its daily. You see, it's still in the daily here. It did reject it yesterday, but now can see we're still showing strength to go higher. So I do think ES is now headed up to this daily FEG at 44.47, and then that would put NQ at this FEG right here at we're gonna call it 15,463 would be the next target. Let's get the actual number here. 461 would be the entry for this daily fair value gap. So I think obviously we're only 60 points away for it. Why would NQ just not go hit that? ES is only 30 points away from it, so it looks like that's where we're gonna at least draw to. Maybe we draw to it and then we reject it for a CPI. Just have to see what happens there. Uh, let's go down to the smaller time frame. Obviously NQ has now got over the weekly FEG here. However, we have not closed yet, so have to see how that plays out when we get into this daily fair value gap. It's pretty much almost a guarantee that we go up into this. So going down to a smaller chart, obviously the hourly today. This morning I said if we got over this hourly BPR, we could look for 391 and 436. Well, we just got 391 right here, and now the next target is 436, which would be this high, which should get taken, if not overnight, probably early tomorrow. So uh, that's pretty much it for NQ. Obviously, if we start, we you can see we're just showing displacement over this level. We're not showing any form of rejection, showing us that 436 is obviously next. I expect the same thing here up into that daily FEG at that 463 level. However, if we do end up inversing this hourly and this small hourly, then we're looking at obviously today's lows and then back down to 167. But obviously we need confirmation on that with some inverses. Right now, there's nothing to be short about except for we've ran too much, which is a terrible reason to just be short just because we've ran too high. You need confirmation. Otherwise, you're just burning theta in your puts. So yes, today this morning I mentioned this hourly BPR was going to be key. You see, we kind of closed over it, and then we kind of closed back under it. That's where price action got a little bit sloppy. And then you see, once we closed above it, then we finally ran for that 391. What's most important is we held right here. We held this hourly, and then ES did the same exact thing. Oh, that's the 4-hour chart here. Okay, and then you notice ES did the same thing. It never closed under this hourly. You see how the bodies just completely respected this, told us price was going to draw higher. I said as long as we held this and this, we would see probably 44.20 today. I think we hit a high of 44.19, so very very close to our targets. And now we look for obviously up to this daily FVG sitting up here at 44.47. Another area to just keep noted is these hourly equal highs sitting at 44.39.25. Just an area that we're that we will be taking more liquidity. That will be a draw. So that keeps me bullish as well going into tomorrow. So today you see uh, the morning dump was simply just to go fill these FEGs. So this one, this one, this one, I believe, and then ES respected this 4 hour. NQ obviously respected this hourly. We came down, we tapped into this 4 hour perfectly, almost to the exact middle of it, and then we obviously just once we tapped in here, we around 2 o'clock we formed a new candle and then just straight boner candle right back up to the top. So this candle shows us price has no it has no will to go lower at this time. Obviously, the draw is much higher. So that's what happened today, and then as well, um, this low was London lows. So obviously we had PPI data lows. We took these lows, got a little pump a little bit here, and then obviously you see like eventually price made its way back down to a London lows, back into the 4 hour, and then boom. So you can see how the algo is programmed to go around all of these big important lows where liquidity stop orders are sitting. So NQ, yeah, looking for 391 into 436 and 463 tomorrow. ES looking for 4439 and 4447. Not going to give any bearish targets because any bearish targets that form are going to be formed in the morning. So I'll have those in the morning video. If for some reason we start to violate these hourly FVGs that we formed this afternoon here. So with that, I don't think there's much else that I want to show you guys. Hope you had a one. And then I kind of forgot to add one thing here. One thing that I'm also looking at tomorrow, obviously with NQ and ES. I think, like I said, I think we're going to tap into these daily FEGs sitting here. Let's get to ES daily. Obviously, tap into here. Uh, Looking for a tap into here, and then Friday would give us a perfect TGIF setup, which basically where the high of the week would be in here, and then we close like that 20 to 30% down from the high of the week. So we do have a TGIF setup coming, so just be prepared for that possibly on Friday. Like I said, this all depends on what happens tomorrow. We have a nice expansion week. You only look for TGIF setups on these expansion weeks, so just something to be looking out for. A high from here, and then we'll have to pull out the Fibonacci to look at our 20% to the 30% range down from here. Then obviously the same thing for ES, tap into here, and then maybe get a pullback and probably close. I would say probably close to about this 4420 range on Friday to close the week. So with that, hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.